So as you could probably tell, I'm having some issues with my voice. You can just go ahead and call me Pony because I'm a little hoarse. Hey folks, welcome to This Week in History, and right up front we want to go ahead and thank our patrons, Steve Stevens, Clayton Jaimes, and the Hayes family. We appreciate your support and the support from all of you through liking, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff. But if you want to do a little bit more, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can check out the link to our Patreon down in the description below. And if you do that, you can check out our Patreon exclusives, like the story of the one and only guillotine execution in North America, or that time the English hanged a monkey. Yeah, they hanged a monkey. Anyway, let's get to it. On October 10th in 732, Frankish forces under Charles Martel defeated an invaded Umayyad army at the Battle of Tours. This is one of the more important battles in European history and helped lead to the century-long Carolingian Empire. In 1471, Sten Sture the Elder, the regent of Sweden, repelled an attack by King Christian I of Denmark at the Battle of Brunkeberg, which cemented Stur's regency and kept him in power for the rest of his life. On October 11th in 1767, surveying by Charles Mason and Jeremiah Dixon for the Mason-Dixon Line, yeah, that's where that name comes from, meant to resolve a border dispute involving Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Delaware, was completed. In 1899, the Second Boer War began in South Africa between the British Cape Colony and the Boer-ruled Transvaal and Orange Free State. Of course, yeah, the British won, and all the colonies would eventually be combined into modern-day South Africa. On October 12th in 539 BC, the Persian army of Cyrus the Great captured the city of Babylon, ending the Babylonian Empire. We did a whole video on old Cyrus that you can check out by clicking the eye up there. In 1773, America's first insane asylum, Virginia's Eastern State Hospital, was opened. On October 13th in 1644, a combined Swedish-Dutch fleet defeated the Danish fleet at Femar, capturing about 1,000 prisoners and establishing Sweden as a naval world power during the Torts-and-Son War. On October 14th of 1322, Robert the Bruce of Scotland was victorious over Edward II at the Battle of Old Byland, forcing Edward to finally accept Scotland's independence for the time being. In 1884, George Eastman received a U.S. patent for his new paper strip photographic film. This led to his development, see what I did there, of the Kodak camera in 1888 and the establishment of Eastman Kodak in 1892. On October 15th of 1529, the Siege of Vienna, okay, technically the first Siege of Vienna, ended after almost 3 weeks when Austria defeated the invading Ottoman forces, ending their European expansion, again for the time being. In 1863, the first submarine to sink a ship, the Confederacy's H.L. Hunley, failed to survive this feat and was sank itself. On October 16th in 1834, a good chunk of the Palace of Westminster, where British Parliament was based, in London was burned to the ground. It was rebuilt as part of a complex which would end up including a clock tower known as Big Ben. And that's just gonna about do it for this week. We hope to see you back here next week. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. Hopefully I'll have a better voice by then. But until then, be happy, be healthy, and y'all come back now, you hear?